When it was announced in mid-April that a number of WWE superstars had been released, it shocked wrestling fans around the world. It came on the one-year anniversary of the infamous Black Wednesday, a day where WWE fired more people than they've ever done before. A lot of the names on WWE's most recent release list came as a huge surprise to fans, with some of the names on the list being prominent features of WWE programming.
Look like we've been eliminated. Oh, Captain Obvious over here. Yeah, we've been eliminated. We're just studying that question. Hey, you got a journalism for that? You gotta be joking me.
Along with their release and removal from television comes their departure from other WWE projects, and this also includes the upcoming release of 2K22. Now, it's worth noting that WWE and 2K appeared to undertake the scanning for the superstars to be included in the game of January this year, and this took place during the Royal Rumble weekend. So the majority of superstars in this list would have already been officially scanned to use in their forthcoming release. But unfortunately, not anymore. So with that being said, join us now as Wrestlegamia looks at 10 wrestlers who have been removed from 2K22. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when we release a video. Number 10, Mojo Rawley.
You know, Corey, as soon as Mojo shed that loser Zack Ryder, he's completely changed his life.
You're absolutely right. It's been a straight upward ascent.
Mojo Rawley's release didn't come as a surprise to too many fans, as he's been struggling to find a concrete character, and the WWE was struggling to find something appropriate for him to do on television. Mojo's release also means that 2K20 will be the last time that Mojo will feature in a WWE video game, unless of course he's ever rehired. Mojo has appeared in 2K17, 2K18, 19 and 20, but will not be featured in the upcoming release of 2K22. Number 9, Mickie James. Mickie James' release took fans by surprise, as she's a certified legend, and just a few days before her release, she made her NXT commentary debut during the kickoff show at NXT TakeOver. It's unclear why they made this decision to release her, with some fans and wrestling journalists speculating that Mickie's age could be a big factor. Nevertheless, Mickie's removal from 2K22 is a massive shame, as players were no doubt looking forward to playing as one of the most influential women's wrestlers of all time. And Mickie's appeared in a total of 8 WWE game releases, making her one of the most popular female roster additions to the entire history of WWE video games.
WWE divas are not just pretty faces and sexy bodies, Miz. We compete as hard in the ring as the guys do, and we deserve respect.
Number 8, Kalisto. Former two-time US champion Kalisto's release wasn't exactly a shocker. Kalisto had only wrestled one time this year, and it was part of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal on SmackDown before WrestleMania 37.
Making his way to the ring from Mexico City, weighing in at 170 pounds, Kalisto!
Kalisto featured in a total of 6 WWE video game releases and was even chosen as a roster member for the WWE Battlegrounds game, which indicates that as of last year, WWE and 2K still believe that Kalisto was a huge asset to the company and their video games, but sometime over the past couple of months, this belief has clearly changed. Number 7, Tucker. Since WWE decided to break up the Heavy Machinery tag team for some unknown reason in 2020, Tucker has failed to be used in any capacity on programming. His release is a disappointment, as he had a lot of potential and Heavy Machinery still had a lot to achieve in the tag division. Tucker's removal from 2K22 will end Tucker's run in 2K video game releases, as he's appeared in 2K19, 2K20, and even featured in WWE Battlegrounds. Number 6, Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green, despite being in WWE for a number of years, was never featured in a video game release. Now, with her release being confirmed by WWE, the chances of Green ever featuring in a video game are virtually impossible, unless of course they decide to bring her back in the company, which can never be entirely ruled out. Number 5, Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas was in the WWE for over a decade, and during his time in the company, he was NXT champion and won the Raw Tag Team titles. The issue was that WWE never found anything substantial for Bo to do, although he was a talented performer. They just didn't know how to utilize his talents.
I can't think of a time I've seen the WWE Universe this pumped up. What a match we're seeing!
In fact, it's a shame we never got some sort of brother versus brother match in the WWE between him and Bray Wyatt. Perhaps it could have been a possibility where he would be the Fiend's arch nemesis or something.
Bray Wyatt got it done.
His removal from 2K22 is a massive shame, as Bo is featured in every WWE video game release since 2K15 and also featured in the most recent 2K game, WWE Battlegrounds. Number 4, Peyton Royce.
Introducing first, Billy Kay and Peyton Royce, the Iconics.
Peyton Royce's release was one of the biggest shockers that came out of WWE's most recent releases. Peyton had a ton of talent and she was often used on television in some capacity. Now, some fans believe that after the Iconics broke up, both Peyton and Billy were truly doomed. Peyton appeared in 2K18, 19 and 20, but unfortunately for her fans, she will be removed from the upcoming 2K22 release. Number 3, Billy Kay. Billy Kay's WWE release left fans devastated, as she was extremely popular with fans and she was one of the most funniest talents on the WWE roster and seemed to excel in any opportunity she was given.
Here is your winner, Billy Kay.
It's unknown why Billy was released, but fans expected her to do well outside the WWE. Billy, along with her former Iconics partner Peyton Royce, featured in 2K18, 19 and 20, but unfortunately, just like Peyton, she will be removed from this game. Number 2, Andrade. Andrade stands out from any of the names on this list because he actually requested and was granted his release. Andrade was tired of not being used and believed that he would be better utilized in another company. This was a huge blow for fans as they loved Andrade and 2K players loved playing as Andrade in the WWE video games, but obviously they won't be able to do that anymore. And number 1, Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's release was without a doubt the most shocking out of all the WWE releases announced. Joe is one of the most decorated, seasoned superstars of all time, and recently he has been a fantastic color commentator on Monday Night Raw, a role which he received rave reviews for.
That's an impressive win right there.
Wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down for the 3 count.
Now, it's unknown why Joe has been released, but sadly it means he won't feature in 2K22, as some fans have liked Joe's color commentary so much that they actually wanted to do commentary for the game, but now this is no longer a possibility. But there you have it, folks, 10 wrestlers who have been removed from 2K22. Which one are you most disappointed at? Let us know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling video game content.